Okay, I am at a point in the game where you can choose between a few different endings. This video is going to be part of my playthrough and it's going to be my favorite ending. So let's go.
Nancy, help!
What's the matter?
It's Harper. She's in bad shape. I can't carry her.
So, I guess Clara and Harper, not Clara, Jessalyn and Harper confronted Clara and somehow a fire started. Not really sure if I don't think we ever get an explanation of what exactly happened, but Harper's hurt. And so this is where you can kind of choose what to do. I'm going to say we could build something to get her out.
I bet we could build something to get her out. I could use this to build a makeshift wheelbarrow.
Okay, so we're gonna make a wheelbarrow, and there are wheels around the room. So we're gonna take the wheels. We also need these bolts. We can't talk to them. We need this handlebar, and I think we need one more wheel. And then we're good. So, wheel, handle, bolts.
Thanks, I'll get her out. Nancy, my mother's upstairs. She's in the bedroom. It's too dangerous to ask you to help. You decide.
And yet again, we can choose what to do. I'm going to say, I don't care if it's dangerous, we will get her out.
I don't care if it's dangerous. I will get her out.
Haven't I suffered enough for you? When will you leave me alone?
I need you to calm down and come with me. It's too late for us. She'll never let us leave.
Okay, so...
Can't get out that way.
we have
I'm sorry for what happened.
Won't budge. Maybe I can use the clocks again.
I sat at your grave every
The
night
time's
for a
been
year.
reset. Okay, I did this once. I can do it again.
And I said, I'm sorry. I didn't want you to die. You had so much, and I had nothing. And now you want my life. You want me to rot in some prison.
Okay, so I'm resetting the clocks to what we did before.
Well, I can't keep running from you, Charlotte.
So 6, 12, 9... 6 and 9. Except for they are moving at a different pace. So this isn't going to work, and we're going to have to do something else. So the new time for this one is 9. The new time for this one is 4:30 because it like stopped in the middle. Okay, wait, I think it's this. And then this is 7:30. This is 6. I'm like doubting myself, but I'm almost positive this is right. And this is 12. Okay, so I'm gonna try this.
I'm getting you out of here.
Just let me stay. I deserve it.
You deserve the chance to pay for your mistakes. Now, come on!
Okay, so everyone lived in this version. In this ending.
Nancy, you made it!
Dear Ned, I was able to pull Clara out of the fire just in time. We rushed out the front door before the stairs collapsed. Imagine my relief when I saw that Jessalyn and Harper had made it out safely as well. Clara finally told Jessalyn the truth, and about how sure she was that she'd be pushed out of the family entirely when she discovered Charlotte had changed her will. How jealous and powerless she felt the night she lit the match, and how badly she wanted to scare Charlotte. How quickly the fire got out of control, and how heartbroken she was at Charlotte's death. She would have given anything to take that night back. Jessalyn later said that was the first time she saw the real Clara, who wasn't a cold-blooded killer, just a woman so dedicated to hiding from her past, she lost herself. The fire department traced the source of the blaze back to the faulty furnace in the basement and insisted we all visit the hospital for exposure to toxic fumes. The doctor I saw explained that carbon monoxide from Harper's furnace may be the cause of some of the unexplained things I saw around the house. Apparently, many of the ghosts in Victorian-era fiction may have been inspired by the effects of exposure to carbon monoxide from faulty heaters. In the weeks that passed, Jessalyn began to take control of the family company. She's offered Wade a position on the board and tasked him with keeping an eye on the day-to-day operations of the company's labor force. I imagine he'll take her up on the offer once he's back from a trip to visit a certain former ghost hunter. Savannah called to tell me she's invited Wade to come out for a visit. I was a bit annoyed when I found out what Savannah hadn't told me about this case, but I have to admit I'm really hoping things work out for those two. Colton and Jessalyn seem like they're on the road to patching up their friendship. They both seemed mutually relieved to dissolve the engagement. Colton has a lot to iron out with his parents and his relationship with Lexi, but he seems determined to do things on his own terms. Harper disappeared shortly after the fire. After an exhaustive search, Wade and Jessalyn tracked Harper down and convinced her to rejoin the family. Years of Clara's manipulation left her a bit suspicious of the offer at first, but she finally agreed, provided she could completely raze Thornton Hall, and in its place build a public park dedicated to the memory of the lives lost on Black Rock Island. Jessalyn loved the idea and considered it the first meaningful step toward building a company and a family that would have made Charlotte proud. If you ever find yourself visiting Black Rock Island, the creepiest thing you're likely to encounter is Harper enjoying a good book next to the tombstone that bears her name. And maybe those trees, but it's not their fault they look like that. As for me, I'm looking forward to good old non-haunted River Heights. Can't wait to see you. Love, Nancy.
Whose portrait was not seen hanging in the halls? I think Clara? No. Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe that's right? Yeah, for trivia excellence. Okay, I got a few awards. No spoilers for you. Heroic for bravely looking at the ghost. I think you get this one if you trigger every haunted scene. Humanitarian, everyone lives. So obviously this is my favorite ending because everyone lives. I will record 2 more videos. One where we save Jessalyn and Harper but not Clara, and one where we don't save Jessalyn and Harper or Clara. But this is my favorite ending, so this is the one that I hope everyone watches in the playthrough. Okay, historian, you're hip to all Thornton family secrets and eerie epitaphs. You're quite a grave individual. I don't know, maybe you get this if you look at all the graves. But there are a ton I didn't get. You mess with the bottles a lot. You drink a lot of tea. You listen to a lot of Wade's ghost recordings. cotton runner. Maybe you have to solve the cotton puzzle really quickly to get that. Oh, you get key spinner if you use a bunch of keys, or you try using a bunch of keys everywhere. And then the Easter egg, there's 3 Easter eggs you can get. I didn't get any because I don't remember how to get them. But yeah, that's the awards.
What time is it? Huh?
Listen carefully.
The colony operation has been terminated. Word is moving uphill fast.
You know who that is, Nancy?
The unit is dissolving and exiting Glasgow. I secured the formula. Need immediate backup.
Wouldn't want to spoil the secret.
Heading south in the city. I think I'm being followed. Agent C.
You know her by a different name. Kate Drew.
Mom?
You are needed in Glasgow. Urgently. Everything you know about the accident is a lie. The silent spy awaits.
What?
Yay, so Silent Spy is next. That one is really good, but very emotional. Okay, so yeah, that was Ghost of Thornton Hall. It's very spooky. There are some very interesting theories about the plot. And more specifically about like Clara's secrets, which I find very interesting. They are kind of dark, so I might make another video sometime about the different theories because they are really interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this game and Shadow at Water's Edge are definitely the darkest games. Just like very dark matters, subject matters. So anyway, but they're really interesting plots and interesting characters. So yeah, that is Ghost of Thornton Hall. Really great game. One of my favorites for sure. Next is The Silent Spy, which is, I wouldn't say it's lighter because it is very close to home because it's like Nancy's mom, and anyway, it's very like emotional, I think, but it's not necessarily scary. So yeah, excited to do that one next. And this game does have some bonus scenes,
Ladybug,
I think.
ladybug, fly away home. Your house is on fire and your children are gone, all except one, sweet Charlotte hen, and she hid under the frying pan.
Well, then you didn't pay her enough. Don't make me the bad guy here. We agreed on this. You said she was no good for it. You said that, not me.
Explore, cry,
Take care of it.
like
He's not
Crystal
my son
Skull.
yet. And if you don't take care of this, he never will. And you know what that means.
Fire so red. Line? You had second thoughts about the wedding, didn't you?
I never said that.
True, but you implied it. You said, trust me, everyone does.
I know. I remember it like it was just moments ago.
Night so black, fire so orange. Dear sweet Charlotte, please, door hinge, more fringe, some more fringe, mortgage? Oh, no. Ghost assistance required in the creepy old tools department.
Okay, well, thank you for watching.